Okay. All right. Back again. Party on, party on. Let's begin. All right. Excuse me. 1 second here. I need to check something real quick. So I gotta check the audio to make sure everything is going well. All right. Let's see. What do I sound like? Yeah, so last night was a pain in the butt. Toward the end of the stream, I was having a real rough time in this area. It's a I'm only level 7, and it's probably best to just actually come to this area at level 10, so it's not much of a problem, right? So that's what we gotta do. Hello. Goodness, that was weird. All right. Okay, I sound okay. It sounds like I'm doing pretty well. Let me know if the audio is okay, if there's any kind of goofiness or some nonsense like that, because that happens sometimes. Sometimes my computer wants to, or sometimes my audio wants to get all gobbledygooked. So if it sounds bad, let me know. I can fix it. Ah, yes. Fallout 4 is fun. Awesome. Well, hopefully today I can actually succeed at not failing. How about that? Yesterday I succeeded, but I failed to succeed. So hopefully I can succeed without failing. Top the car. All right. There we go. Ba, 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 da, ba. Okay. All right. Okay. So it look like. Okay. So. Oh wait. Did I did the FOV? Yes. Yes, I did. Okay. The FOV's changed. All right. Good. Good stuff. Oh goodness. All right. So. Yeah. Yesterday was a pain in the butt. Actually, honestly. So I'm gonna might give it one or two more tries, and if I don't succeed at actually getting the taking down these nasties, I'll have to come back at a later, because it's just a real tough area right now at my current level. But I believe I can do it. I believe I can do it. But let's get running here. So put the weapon away so I move faster. So here's the thing. So if I can get close enough, it won't be too much of a problem. But okay, so this is the far side of the actual Jamaica Plain. The street is over here. I'm going to try this side. So there's one right there. Okay. All right. Come on out. Oh, I hear explosions now. All right, they see me. That's good. All right, let's wait for them. Oh, damn. Okay, I should not have waited for them. All right. Yeah, I think I should probably come back later. I have actually never seen a zombie do that kind of attack. I'm sorry, a zombie. Wow. I've never actually seen a ghoul do that kind of attack before. That's a first. Never actually seen that type of attack before. Awesome. That is actually pretty brutal. If I had the baseball bat, I got the first for you. Good. Awesome. Yeah, I don't remember the, I do not remember what the actual effect on the weapon is, so... Oh, does it have an effect? Because I honestly don't remember. Okay. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna go look at this armored personnel character over here, or carrier, not character, to see if there's something in here that I could use. Oh, okay. But this one. Ooh, look at those. Dang. So over here is a... Okay, T-45, that makes sense. So yeah, power level... What was that noise? Oh, never mind. So yeah, power level is... Power level? Wow, sorry. Power armor is level dependent. So, depending on what your level is, the armor that you'll encounter will probably be affected by it. So right now, any armor that I encounter is actually just will be T-45. Once I get past level 11, then some T-51 will start appearing, which is good. Okay, let's do this. Oopsie. All right. That's one down. Let's see. Work. Oh, all right. All right, let's upset the ghouls over here. They should be popping up any time now. Ooh, he got injured. What hurt him? That's kind of a question I got. All right, okay, let's do this then. All right. So far, so good. Let's get those Molotovs going there. Forward baseball bat. Oh, okay. Big leads is a pretty good ability. Oh, crap. Okay. Ah, okay. I thought the bus was gonna explode. Okay, never mind. I got scared for a second. There we go. All right. So I need to deal with this ghoul over here somehow. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Damn, you're hard to see. You know what? Let's jump up this again. Where the heck? Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Oh, wait, you're not the one I was targeting. You're somebody different. Where are you? I cannot see this guy. That worries me. Well, here we go. Oh, damn. There you are. Oh, nope. Oh boy, here we go. Okay. Could have sworn I just saw you. There you are. There we go. Okay. All right, there we go. That's a thing. All right, anything over this way? So there should be at least one in here. Unless, of course, they already came out. Oh. Okay. All right, so he's just kind of spazzing out over there. Don't know. That was kind of silly, but okay. All right, so we should be good now. All right, now we just got to worry about the big guys. They're upstairs. Okay. Now I have this. I have this thought. I have this idea. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I have this idea. That's annoying. Why did you... Let me jump. What the hell? It won't let me jump for some reason. That's really annoying. Oh, jeez. Of course I had to fall. Whoa, I hear it. Okay, so I hear a ghoul. I just don't see it. Oh, there you are. Alright. So that one's down. Those two are down. Oh, three are down now. And now this one here. This is the last one right here. Ooh, okay. I did not know he was going to be legendary. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, 10% chance to freeze melee attackers. That's not going to save me in this instance. Like, okay, yeah, it's better than what I currently got, yes. Oh, boy. But reality is not going to save me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, this ain't good. Damn, this isn't good at all. Okay, so I was expecting the gunner to be here, but the gunner's not here. So where's the gunner? Uh-oh. All right, let me have a look again. Okay, that one's locked. I can't get in there. Okay, that's advanced locked. I can't get in there. I need a key. Okay, looks like I'll have to find myself a key then. Alright, let me think about where they are. Let me think about where they are. They're usually... Oh, there you are. How did you get down here? That's weird. Okay, so yeah, here's the password. Here's the oh, yeah. So we got a missile launcher and the missiles. Alright, here we go. And I'll take the armor fatigues. Wow. That's actually the first time I've ever seen Sal actually drop down. Okay, so I don't really need these now. Oh, damn. Yeah, no, this is the first time I've ever seen Sal actually be down here. Usually Sal is up there, so I wonder if she fell through the world and got stuck down here or something like that. Like it was a weird nonsense going on there. I guess the real question is, can I... Are there enemies nearby still, or can I use this? Oh, sweet. I can. Brilliant. All right. Cool, 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 cool. All right. Sweet. I can actually utilize this place now. Brilliant. Oh, nope. Furniture, bed. Let's get a bed going on here so I can get to sleep on. And now... Come on, game. Hurry up. There we go. Come on. Okay, here we go. All right. I now have a new base I can sleep at. Brilliant. Okay, I'm pretty much open to the entire southern end here of Boston. Everything from basically all this entire area now, including Spectacle Island. So technically now I have 1 and 2 actual bases that I can project my force from. Brilliant. Okay. All right. Now, as long as I don't install any settlers here, then I won't need to set up any defenses because, like I mentioned last stream, if you have settlers at your settlement, then the game will throw enemies at it, and will make you want to defend those settlements. But if you don't have any settlers, then the game won't throw any enemies at it, so you don't need to defend it. Good stuff. Okay, with that settled, I got new armor, new weapons. Okay. Now I need to replenish my food and water, so I'm going to head back north and restock my supplies. All right, good stuff. All right, let's see if we can do this without dying horribly. There's a couple things we got to worry about. Over here, there occasionally likes to be some nasties that pop up, so got to watch out for that. Especially on this road. At some level, I don't remember what it is, but you'll get sentry bots on this road. If you head north here, you'll find another area where there's some power armor. But there's you gotta watch out for Mr. Gutsy down there. It's not as powerful or as strong as the previous Mr. Gutsies I've encountered, but it will still do quite a bit of damage. It'll still kill me pretty quickly at this level. Alright, so right now, so I got power armor. Look at that, power armor. Wow. Not power, I'm sorry, I got combat armor. Brilliant. Okay. There's quite a lot to do in the game. And I just really wanted to get this armor, which I did, and now I can actually just take the rest of the time and play the game properly, supposedly. I suppose. Okay. Definitely need more armor. I mean, sorry, not armor. I definitely need more ammo, more food, and water. I haven't had to use any antibiotics yet, which is great. Usually by now I've had to at least use at least one, antibiotic for some kind of illness I picked up. So far I've been lucky on that front. Wait. Huh. I don't see the cage. Maybe I'm not leveled enough yet. There's supposed to be a cage that's on this hill over here, and you encounter it, and then when it happens is some hunters pop out and try to take you out. But I don't see the cage, so maybe I'm not leveled enough? Huh. Oh well. Okay. Alright, let's do this. So... Yep. We need to head up to Grey Garden. We need to head back to Grey Garden and deal with that nonsense. So we're gonna be dealing with some of these guys just for a second here. Let's just run past real quick. Haha. Ha 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 ha. Although I'm kind of wondering where that radstag is. There usually is a radstag over here that's very upset with my existence and wants to attack me. But I don't see it. Careful though, sometimes there's a Yagwai over here. Alright, let's have a look to the left. Up, and what do we got? We have super mutants. Alright, we got a skirmisher. We have a single super mutant. That... interesting. Why I wonder why there's only one. They usually have groups of 3 or 4. Okay, there we go. Okay, I see. So you can shoot the super mutant suiciders in the arm and blow them up. But if you want to actually collect the mini nuke, you would have to take off their head. Take them out. You have to kill them pretty much in one shot. You have to kill them before they get to you. Which might be a challenge and a half because, you know, they want to be nasty. Okay. Cool. Alright. Yep. Gotta head past Oberlin Station. Let's see. So, since the southern part of the map is going to be the most difficult when it comes to enemies, and then you got the interior of Boston, and then other places are just different pockets of difficulty, we definitely have to improve our weapons, our armor, and our, well, and our perks before we do that. All right, let's see here. So there should be 2 or 3 up there, and then there's just one person down here. All right, so there's a possibility you could encounter a Yagwai on this track here, but... Oh, what is that? I thought I just saw something. Sometimes you'll see a blood bug on the left side here, because there is a dead Brahmin. So you might encounter... It's a dead some endemos. Okay, there was a bit of a stutter right there, so I think something may have spawned. But what is it? Sometimes there's a little interruptions in the actual, like, the frame rate or something like that, and that will cause, because things spawned into existence, and you gotta watch out for that.
500 caps, or you ain't going anywhere.
We can't afford that. Please, we're just farmers trying to get home.
What do we do, boss? Damn it. Kill him.
For now.
Okay, dealt with. Did you? Oh, you guys survived. That's good.
You saved our lives. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. All right, good stuff there. Oh, I leveled and I completely missed it, but that's good because probably would have took some decent damage right there. So, all right, not yet, not yet. This one and this one. Lead belly. So I take less. Take less lead. No, I take less radiation damage when I eat food. It's good stuff there. Eventually, be completely eliminated. Then I don't have to worry about it. So you're traveling on this side of the tracks. You'll avoid the ghouls that are on the other side of the tracks. All right. So sometimes you'll encounter different enemies along this one here. So watch out. Of course, you're going to be talking to these folks out here. They're going to want you to do something, so watch out for that as well, because they're going to have a quest for you. Most likely, these guys are going to be complaining about some ghouls, and they'll send me up to College Square. There's other places that will talk about raiders or ghouls, things like that. They always kind of have like a... It's like a random... The quests are kind of random. They're not, they're not set in stone, but there are some quests that appear more often than not, and I kind of wonder if it has to do with my level. Because I think there are some quests that are more dangerous to do at a earlier level, and so having you do a less dangerous quest at an earlier level is better. Okay. Or I'm sorry, more dangerous quests at a higher level, not earlier level. Yeah, the level scaling in this game is kind of silly. It kind of has the same issue, or the same kind of scaling that Skyrim does. So you'll have we have like one real tough enemy, but then you'll have a bunch of minor enemies as well. All right, so let's have a look around here. Sometimes rad stacks will come running through here. Don't see any, so I think it's fine. All right, let's grab some food.
Bring me some milk fruits this evening, and there'll be caps in your pocket. Off you go, then.
Okay, I won't do that, but okay, but thank you, though. All right, there we go. There's mute fruit, corn, and potatoes. So those three things are pretty good. If you have a combination, if you get those three items plus purified water, you can make adhesive. And that way you don't have to run around the world finding duct tape or glue. Yeah, you can just manufacture your own adhesive at home. Of course, you have to craft it yourself. It won't automatically be made, but the people who are growing the food will definitely store the excess materials needed to make it inside of your workshop. There's good stuff there. Okay, so there are a few locations I want to visit, and there's a few magazines I want to collect. But there's also one person I want to go talk to. I want to go to Abernathy and pick up their quest so that I can actually do their quests for them over at USAF Olivia. You can always go and explore locations, but there are quests associated with many of these locations. So it's always kind of like a good idea to save a little bit of time by picking up the quests before going to that location. That way you don't have to travel back there over and over again on survival. So, of course, we'll have to be collecting scrap while we do it, while we're actually doing the quest, so that we'll have the scrap to actually build, to build defenses. And normally I don't build a whole bunch of defenses. I don't usually set up a whole bunch of settlements because I just don't like defending them all the time. Well, not really all the time, but I'm not a fan of defending settlements, so I tend to not get them set up. I tend to leave them alone or leave them be so I don't have to do that kind of thing, but I think this time I will set up defenses so I can handle them. All right, Carla, I need stuff.
Hey, Carla.
Need to pick something up? Road's pretty long from here.
Let's see what you've got.
Here's what I got.
All right, so she does have 45, which is good. See, what I don't need, I got a bunch of ammo here. Don't really need these. What do I not need here? Oh, I got a bunch of steel. I mean, I am gonna need that for later, but right now I don't really need that. The pocket watch has decent value to it. Pre-war money, look at that. See, I need the hide and I need the steel and then I need the adhesive. Let's see what else I don't need. Let's see. Oh, actually, I kind of need that stuff. Here, you can have this. I'm going to keep the vault suit. Don't worry, I'm going to lose that. This is really not going to do too much for me right now. I don't really need these, I suppose. Can you help me? Where can I find find screw? I forgot. I want what? Where can I find a screw? I forgot where where I want a long time ago. I want to say hot plates. Hot plates have screws. Let's see. I'm not sure about fans. I think fans have gears. Actually, you know what? You could do this. If you're at a crafting table where you can build something using the screws, you can actually select the object, and it will highlight any object that has that item in it, has that component in it. Oh no, cancel. Yeah, I'll do that's fine. Okay, so they got all that nonsense. I need to go back to Sanctuary and build a few things. Yeah, so if you're at a workbench that allows you to highlight the scrap you need, like if you don't have the scrap, you can actually highlight it by pressing, is it X, Y, something like that, and it should highlight objects in the world that have those components should highlight. Even containers that have those components should highlight as well. I don't think there's any special requirement for it. I'm gonna go test it myself here. Oh, I picked up Concord. Okay. Concord. If you've been to Concord, I'm sure there's plenty of items there that will have what you're looking for. You'll have to probably go into the service tunnels. There's a good amount of scrap down there as well. Oh man, I was all kinds of. Okay, ooh, I need some water. Excuse me. Let's see where to go next. Let's have a look around. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, I remember now. So yeah, I need to search the area around here because there's a few things I missed while I was actually running around. I was kind of hyper focused on getting certain things. I got those things now, but now I can stop being hyper focused and actually go around. Like I'm gonna go deal with the raiders that are up on the hill over there. There's actually a trunk underwater that I want to go pick, and we'll call it good there. Let me just get the save on here. Oh, better eat, huh? Oh, you know what? Crap. Yeah, let me just sleep. Okay. All right, so that's dealt with. Time to build the food. I'm gonna have everything set up for Preston Garvey and the crew when they get here, because they're gonna get here eventually. And we go there, and boom. All right, so food, resources, food. Now we get 1 carrot, which is fun. We do have 1 carrot. Cool. Let's see. I'm gonna stash that away. Corn. All right. So we got 1 carrot over here. We have 1 carrot over here. Now we're gonna get the corn. 1 there. 2. 3. I don't, let's see here. All right. And then, mute fruit. And then we got the potatoes. All right, cool. So for I think 1 person with 9 of these can produce. Let's see. We got 1, 2. Okay, let me think about this. Okay, so we got. So those are 0.5, right? These are 0.5, so that's 3. So we got 0.5 here. So we got 1.5, 1.5 for a total of 3, and then each one of these produces 1. So 1, 2. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so with this configuration, all I think I really need is just 1 person to farm all of this to produce 6 food, which would be more than sufficient for Preston Garvey's crew. So that's a good setup right there. And it has all 3 items. It has all 3 materials I need to produce adhesive. So that's good there. Okay, let's see. So that's everything. So we got beds. We have beds, we defenses, power, water, food is established. It just needs to be grown. And now we just need people. Okay, there we go. So that's set up. So we got them set up. All they got to do is show up and just start doing their thing. Good, good, good. All right, so what I don't need on my person is these. Put those away. Put the potatoes away. The rad stag, the mutt chops. Oh, wait a second. No, let's take back the mutt chops. Everything else here can stay, though. Oh, purified water. There we go. Okay. So I could just sit here inside the actual place here. Oh, wait a second. What do I got for any empty, do I have any beer bottles? Yes. And any other containers? 1, 2, 3 empty milk bottles. Okay. I heard on YouTube you cannot eat snow. Well, don't eat snow. Don't eat any snow that's not white. Don't eat white snow. I mean, you can eat white snow. It's just really cold and it cools down your internal temperature. So there's that. Also, it's really cold, so it might cause like a freezer burn kind of. It might burn your tongue. But don't eat any snow that has any color in it, because that's not healthy. That's not good. Also, there's also the potential that there could be chemicals in the air that gets into the water that freezes in the ice, and there's that as well. Essentially, don't consume any untreated water, and that would include snow as well. So there's that. So yeah, probably best to just drink clean water and not to eat too much snow. A little bit of snow is not going to hurt you, but if you eat too much of it, it can hurt you. Yeah. It probably also tastes weird too. So there's that. Okay. Brilliant. So I got food, I got water. Oh, I better get me some more water here. And then I'll have a sleep. Oh man, I'm not as energetic today as I was yesterday. Maybe I'm tired. I mean, that's probably what it is. I guess I'm feeling a little bit on the tired side right now. Excuse me. Oopsie, keep pushing the wrong button. Okay, there we go. It's better. All right. I had the wrong setting on my headphones, so I sounded a little weird. But I sound a little better now. Yeah, there's a weird little phenomenon that happens with sound where if things don't sound right as you're speaking in your head, it messes up your speech, distracts you. There's a word for it, but I can't remember what it is. Was it aphasia or something like that? Maybe that might be getting the name wrong. Okay, so the water is made and drank. All right, so let's get some sleep so we can see the world outside when we wake up. Running around at night is dangerous in Fallout because you can't see what's about to eat you. All right. You want to try Fallout candy? Fallout candy sounds pretty good. All right, I need to refresh my screen here because there's some silliness going on with it. Let's see, is it fixed now? Okay, it looks fixed now. All right, good. Okay, it looks good now. All right, brilliant. Yeah, there is a Fallout cookbook. So there is a Fallout cookbook. You could they probably do have some recipes for candy and other things of that nature in there as well. So it could be a decent try. You never know. Okay, so now we just need to get Preston Garvey and crew up here to start growing the food, and we'll be set. All right, so there's a few areas around Sanctuary that have stuff that I can collect, scrap and whatnot. So I'm going to go to those places and get that stuff. There are a few enemies I could fight, but I'm not really too sure I really want to fight them. There's two of them over there, then there's one that's kind of on the ground. Yeah, there it is. It's kind of in the ground, really. It's hard to really see. Come at me, bro. What was that? Oh, there's a third. Oh, there's a fourth one. Holy crap. Damn, you're hard to hit. Oh, you are a tough one. I hit you with a 45 round and you're not dead? That's wild. Oh, now I got parasites. Brilliant. Okay, I got my first illness. Nice. Yay. Okay, there's that right there. Brilliant. All right, so where's that structure at? There's a house. Well, not really a house, more like a shack. Oh, there it is. It's hard to see at distance for some reason. All right, here we go. So over here, you'll find a shack. And there's a raider with a dog. Poor doggy. Well, now that they're dealt with. Ooh, green bandana. Yep, this guy right here is a dangerous one, so I decided to take him out at a distance. So we do have a corpse here. It doesn't say if it's a settler or anything like that. It just says corpse. Squirrel bits. Ah, okay. Psycho. Now the question, I guess, is she doesn't appear to have any injuries. So she may have just overdosed on the psycho, which, you know, that can happen, right? I mean, she could definitely has definitely OD on stuff like that. Some more psycho right there. And yeah, that was just pretty much it. A little bit of food and some chems. That's pretty much it. All right. So that's the first pile. So 2 enemies, so bloat flies, a raider, and a dog. And now we have 2 more. We have a couple more enemies to worry about over here. Now, if I remember right, there should be some. I want to say there's some dogs over here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different area. I could have swore that there were some wild mongrels. Yeah, there they are. All right. There should be wild mongrels usually travel in groups of 3. So let's see. And there you are. Hey there, puppy. How you doing? You kidding me? Wow. There's always that 5%, right? You seem to always miss that 5% all the time, 100% or something like that, right? Some silly thing. All right, there we go there. And the last one should be over here. Oh, there you are. So there you go. We got some extra food right there. So those dogs are done. I don't think there's anything really other than just the dogs. Like, I know there's another area where there's some mongrels, and there is actually a cap stash and a couple other items to grab as well. But I don't think this is that location. This one's entirely different. Now there should be a scavenger is around here. We should be able to take him out at a distance. Oh, so yeah, if you travel far enough north, you'll encounter this fence right here. This is like part of the air barrier, the end of the world kind of thing, or the edge of the world, the barrier of the world. Once you're past this, you know you're about to hit an invisible wall. All right, so where is the guy at? There he is. All right, he's dealt with. He was using bottles as target practice, but he also has other things over here as well. So I'm pretty much just pilfering everything at the moment, just because it can somewhat have some kind of use with it. There we go. Now, I think this is really it for the stuff that he has up here. I don't remember there being really anything else. I guess I'll take the pistol as well. Maybe we should look around just to be sure. Can never be too careful, right? I mean, heck. Oh, okay, here we go. Ah, okay. So we got some Mirelurk meat over a makeshift fire, which is kind of funny. Okay, squirrel on a stick, I'll take that. I don't see any else up. I don't see any other nonsense over here other than that. All right, so we've been over that way before. If we go over that way too far, we'll encounter some Mirelurks, and they're pretty nasty at this early stage in the game. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to swim toward the center of the lake. See this hill right here? You go beyond that hill, and we will find... Oh, wait, was I at the wrong hill? Oh, I guess I was. Okay, so we have a what is this called? A boat under the water with a novice lock steamer trunk. What's in the novice lock steamer trunk? A decent amount of stuff, really. All right, so let's see if I can. Okay, I can do a much better identification of where it is. I can identify it much better. All right, so what we'll do here is we'll go over here to the. See where this dock is? Oh, wait a second. Wrong side. I took a wrong turn. Okay, it's this way. So over here is a boat. From this boat, you swim that direction, go past this log, and just keep going this way. Eventually, you'll actually swim past a wrecked car. And actually, there's another wooden crate down here that you don't have to pick. You go past that, and you'll find the boat, and that's where you get to the steamer trunk. Now, I've searched around this area, but I've searched around the area for a little while before, and I didn't find anything else other than a crate, other than the steamer trunk, that yellow crate, and then of course nothing like that. But okay. So let's drop off our loot in Sanctuary, so there's enough stuff there. Eventually, we'll bring in some more people to Sanctuary, and I'll set up a provisioner, which then will be able to go down to Starlight Drive-In. That's going to be really beneficial because it'll connect Sanctuary and the Starlight Drive-In. The workshops will be connected, and I'll have access to the scrap, which is good stuff. Make life a little bit easier. I also want to connect Abernathy to Sanctuary, and I want to connect... oh, what is this place? Oh, okay. Maybe you might not hear it, but there are coyotes off in the distance making their noises. It's just how it is. Alright, so there's that Rottweiler. Okay. Anything here I don't need? What has carry weight? What doesn't have carry weight? Okay, let's cook up some food here. See, nope. No, we got crispy squirrel bits. Oh. Grilled ragstag? Okay, I'll take that with me. I definitely need that. Take the mutt chops. Squirrel on a stick. Okay. I'm trying to remember what gives what. Gazelle steak. Okay, that's pretty good. Hermit crab meat. Grilled hermit crab meat. Grilled nucleark, of course. Endure. Okay, grilled queen nucleark. Rad roach. Let's see. Red stag. Marlet queen steak. Okay. Mutant hound chop. Oh yeah. Okay, I remember that now. I'm trying to remember all of the different recipes, but I'm not succeeding at that. So I'm looking at these right here. Rad scorpion egg, it cures addictions. Okay. Roasted bloodworm. Skewered rabbit. Okay. Stingwing. Wolf ribs. Yagwai. Okay. That looks like all the stuff right there. All right. I was hoping for something. I know the Captain's Feast gives you, you know, increased XP gain for like 2 hours or something like that, but Squirrel Bits, you can go there. Psycho can stay here. Nuka Cherry. Cup noodles, that's pretty good. Mutt chops. Mute fruit. Mole rat chunks. Mirelurk meat. Mentats. Gwennet stout. Glowing fungus. Let me think about this for a second. Glowing fungus. Damn, what's the recipe again? Glowing fungus. Glowing fungus, water, stim packs, and what is the last item? I forget what it is. Healing. Oh, acid. Okay, yeah. Glowing fungus, acid. Okay, yeah, glowing fungus. So acid, glowing fungus, water, and stim packs. Okay, those are the items. I wish I could tag them. Okay. So keep that in mind. So acid, glowing fungus, and acid, purified water, stim packs, and glowing fungus. Okay. Man, I'm having a hard time remembering that for some reason. All right, let's see what I got here. So we got both arms and legs and the chest piece. So right now, I need armor. I need rank 2 in armor in order to increase it better. So I can do that. That will provide a little bit extra energy resistance and whatnot, but I need more leather and I need more adhesive. Okay, how about pocketed? How much is that going to take? I need more leather. Okay, got to go out and get more leather so I can improve this. And also, so we're going to be doing some, so we're going to hunt mole rats and rat stack. So that's a thing we'll be doing for a little while. You hope in the future we have Fallout 4 online? That might be a challenge. That might be a challenge and a half there. Oh, the cup noodles didn't feed in it. Okay, there we go. All right. So what I can do, what kind of leather do I have? You know, what kind of items do I have here? So if you have any bits of armor that you don't really want, you can actually scrap those. But I don't seem to have any of that nonsense going on there. So we'll have to go collect some. So yeah, you can scrap leather armor. There's some armors you can scrap and get individual components from. That really benefit would you be to get the scrapper perk at some point. Yeah, we'll have to get this at some point. Just so I can improve my haul of items when I scrap them. Alright, let's see. Right now, what am I thinking? Let's see. Mole rats provide leather. Can provide leather. Rad stags provide leather. Let's see. What other items provide leather? That is a question. What other items provide leather? Kind of wonder if the road leathers will actually provide leather. Can I scrap them? Oops, nope. That's not what I meant to do. Wrong location, wrong one. I know in 76, in order to unlock different things... Oh, no, I cannot scrap the road leathers. Okay. Well, that's annoying. I was kind of hoping I could. Oh, no, sorry, not... Oh, I thought I had road leathers, but they're drifter outfit. That's clothing. That's not armor. Never mind. I was wrong. I'm the dummy. All right. So, well, north and south of Abernathy Farm, there's radstags. Now, I did take out the radstags that were north of Abernathy, but now I can take down there should be the radstag south of Abernathy should still be available. Gotta get that leather. If you find any teddy bears or baseball gloves, stuff like that, we'll be able to get more. We'll be able to get more leather as well. Teddy bears, baseball gloves, different skins. Do Brahmin provide leather? Possibly. I don't really kill Brahmin, so I'm not too sure exactly what they provide other than fertilizer. And just meat. There we are. Ah, damn it. Well, he should come on back. He should make his way back here after a little while. The programming's a little silly. The AI for the radstag are silly. Let's see. I'll take that, I'll take that, and I'll take that. I'm looking around. I don't think there's anything else other than those particular items right next to the guy. Okay, so since I'm now hidden, the radstag should make its way back. And then be able to take it down. Before I take it down, let's get a good sight on it. Okay, there it is. Oh, of course, yes, the physics has to take over and be all kinds of silly. I'm hearing interesting noises. Mercenary, okay. Okay. The heck is going on over there? What was that? I thought I just saw something. What you doing over here, sir?
Excuse me.
Okay, he's just there. All right, doesn't want to talk. All right. Don't blame him, but I need to come over here to find out what's going on. Why was there explosions? Oh, that's right. I remember now. So over here, there's actually a wild mongrel. I usually swing by here and take him out. So what you can do is, so we're gonna head over to what's the place called? We're gonna head over to Sunshine Tidings Co-op. There's a magazine over there that's gonna be a bit helpful. It will help us get additional food when we kill an animal. Just gotta check to make sure. Are they friend or foe? Because sometimes you'll find raiders on this bridge over here. No, it's not really a bridge, but it is a road. Now, I did see a person. Okay, yep, got a couple of raiders. All right, that's good stuff there. Now, I have a feeling once they see me, they're going to be hostile. So usually when there's raiders together in a group like this, they're trying to rob some settlers or some farmers, but it looks like they're not really doing that. I don't see any farmers. Oh, wait a second. Are they going to demand things? You know what? Let's throw a Molotov. Don't really. I feel antisocial, so I'm gonna throw a Molotov. Ooh, I got him right in the throat. Brutal. Well, it looked like I got him in the throat. Don't know if I actually did or not. But it kind of looked like I did. Ooh, I'm a couple points shy of, Got him. Okay. Do I have any? No, I don't. Okay. So I kind of took all their stuff just so I could scrap it. I need a spot to store this stuff. I'll use sunshine items. If you come over here and look down... Okay, I don't see any nasties. Bats are not picking up anything, but there are several Marlark eggs down there. If you're feeling brave, you can go down there and try to get them. There are Marlarks nearby, though. Whenever you find eggs, there's going to be Marlarks. That's just kind of how it is. That's just the way it is. Okay, so up here is Sunshine Tidings Co-op. It's the last settlement that you get access to before you head to Nuka World. So I'd like to set this up as like a staging area before I head to Nuka World and do anything there. There are ghouls here. There are rad roaches. And there's Professor Feels Good. Doctor Feels Good. I heard him. Where is he? Oh, there you is. Yeah, Professor Feels Good. All right, so we can drop some of this stuff off. First, let's deal with the rad roach. So we got one rad roach with a single piece of meat on it. What we need is to get the magazine so we can have 2 pieces of meat. So we're going to head to this building over here. And we're going to sneak up in here. Now, if you can, if you're good enough, you can actually throw a grenade through that window, through the windows there, and probably blow them up. But all I have is a frag mine, so I can use Molotov, so that's about it though. Oh, you know what? I just realized something. Before I throw this Molotov, I better have a sleep, because if I goof it up, then I have to do a bunch of that stuff all over again. Let's not do that. Let's not goof it up. Let's have a sleep. There we go. All right, now we go back up here. Given my luck last stream, I'd definitely throw this Molotov and just kill myself first before killing anything else. All right. So, kind of want to, since you throw from the left, that means that there's a chance you'll hit things on the further to the left side. So let's try to go like this. And there we go. What the hell? I was not hitting him. I could have swore that I had his nonsense right there in the center of my screen. Anyway. All right, so here you go. Wasteland Survive Guide, issue number 9. And permanently collect extra meat from animal kills. So that does include rad roaches, that includes mole rats, that includes mongrels. Let's see, that includes yagwai. That should also include... I think it includes mirelurks, but it's not... but I think it's mostly soft shell mirelurks. Yeah, mirelurks, soft shell mirelurks, but it doesn't affect mirelurk queens. It doesn't affect kings. I don't think it also... I also don't think it affects kings. All right. Oh, cap stash. Don't forget about the cap stash. And here's chems here if you want to. What the bell do? Okay. All right, let's see here. What is my current carry weight at? Okay, that's fine. I do have rad stag. Let's cook up some more rad stag here. Okay, so now that we've taken out the, since we got the magazine now, it might be too late for these guys. Yeah, it's too late for this one. And this one over here as well. But there's other rad roaches in this area that we could take out, and they'll have 2 pieces of meat on them. You have 70 water. That's quite a bit of water you got there. Crystal liquor decanter. Nice. So there is actually a structure over there with some bottles in it, but once you go over there and you walk away, that's when raiders will spawn and start attacking you. So before that happens, I'm going to offload a few of my items here. All there really is here is a chemistry station and a cooking station. There is no weapons workbenches or anything of that nature. Let's see. Is it this one here? These one also have some beds in it as well. Okay, no, it's not this one. It's this one over here then. So yeah, one of these, yeah, it's the one, this door locked? Yeah, the door's locked. Okay, so in there is a rad roach, and there's a couple of other items too we could grab. Oh, no, come on now. There we go. Brilliant.
Yes.
See, there we go. Now we got double meat from roaches, which is good stuff. So we got some other nonsense over here. I wish. Darn. Okay. This is a decent low. Oh man, another okay. There's some decent scrap here, but dang, I got carry weight issues. All right, let's see here. So it should give me additional. I got buff out and I got food. Okay. So we're gonna go grilled rad stag to increase my carry weight. All right, let's see here. Oh, wow, that actually... Wow, okay. I got filled up pretty quick. All right. All right, so this one's dangerous. It's just a little bit dangerous right here. So, inside this room, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a ghoul over there. But there's also another ghoul behind this door. He's lying down right there. Are you kidding me? Wow. Can I get you? Yes, I can. All right, brilliant. All right, so there's quite a bit of nonsense around here. Ooh, Abraxo Cleaner has acid in it. So that's good stuff right there. All right, so I got the magazine here. I got some stuff. I didn't get all the stuff I wanted, but that's fine. We'll eventually come back here anyway. And just pick up where we left off when it came to things. Since we took out the nasties over here on this road, we shouldn't have to deal with any nasties on the way back. So let's see. Oh, can I see the dog from here, or is it too far away? So there's a mongrel. So there's that tree right here. There's a mongrel that kind of sits in front of that tree. And he does kind of walk back and forth occasionally. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to see him from here, maybe shoot him before I get to them, but no, it doesn't look like it. And I need a doctor to help get rid of my my rads. Because I don't have any mutant hound meat, so I can eat that and have it go away. But where are you at? There you are, girlfriend. Yo, dog, what's up? I kind of hope, I want there to be a doctor up here, but it appears to be nobody. All right, probably need, yeah, I should head back to Sanctuary before the rad stag wears off, and I'll have to eat another one. I could take Buff out, but I run the risk of actually getting addicted to chems. And right now, I only have one perk into chem resistance. So once I put 2 perks in chem resistance, then I'll be completely immune to chems, and I can use them whenever I want. I have this tendency, like in the past when I played games like RPGs, that I would hold on to items because I'd figured I'd need those items later, and then I end up never really using them. Because I had this idea that if I don't have them, if I use them, then I won't be able to have them for later. So if I figure out how to get past the trouble I'm facing now without having to use them, then I can use them later. But as I progressed further in the game and I got stronger and my health increased, I realized that the items that I was using, that I was hoarding more or less, just weren't going to provide as much healing as they could have. And I just kind of wasted the opportunity to use them. Now, it'd be kind of nice if those smaller healing items could be used with like another ingredient and made into larger, more powerful healing items. But unfortunately, that just doesn't happen in a lot of games. Oh, there's quite a bit of space right there. Let's fix that. It's kind of ugly. Oh, really? Okay. How about if I do this? Okay, yeah, it works that way. Yeah, it works fine just like that. But the other way, it doesn't work at all. How annoying. Okay. Alright, let's scrap this stuff. Steel. Leather. Should give me leather, yep. Alright, cool. Yeah, exit. What was I thinking? Don't know what I was thinking. Let's see. Oh, nope. I don't really need this right now. I don't have any ammo for it. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use some Radaway. and it will slowly drain. It's going to slowly. Some rad treatment increases your fatigue, temporarily lowers your immunity, increases the risk of disease. All right, so I need some. So I'm both hungry and thirsty right now. So let's heat the mute fruit up. All right. And now, hit myself with some water because that does healing. So if you're playing survival and you're currently healing, either having rads removed or having your health restored, do not sleep right away because it will cancel out the effect. So I just got to wait for my health to be restored, and then I'll have a sleep. Here we go. I had a lot of stuff to make bombs, so I had to level up first. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Molotovs are great. Oh, wait, can I craft those? Wait a second. You craft those in here, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, you can use the chemistry station to craft Molotovs. But you also, for the others, you probably need demolitions expert in science. Yeah. Plasma grenades, pulse grenades, frag grenades. You need demolitions expert. And my perception's not high enough for that yet. So right now the only thing I can craft is Molotovs. Alrighty. Fireworks. It's funny you can craft fireworks. Any healing items? Oh, this one here though. Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot this exists. That's quite a lot of health, too. Okay. So that's something I could actually use when I'm in the going to see if I need to. Okay, let's have a bit of sleep here. Oh, 7 p.m. You know what? We'll sleep for 11 hours, I guess. Okay, yep. All right, so I've been at this for a minute. Been at this for a little while, so I'm gonna need to take a break, stretch, get some water. I'm gonna need to help my brother real quick as well. My brother needs my assistance, so I'm gonna step away and take a small break, help my brother, get some water, stretch my legs, all that fun stuff. So that being said, I'm gonna put up the BRB. There we are. And I'll turn up the music just a wee bit here. Okay, there we are. All right, I shall return after a bit of a break. Okay, I have doth returned. Alright. Let's get back to the grind here. Alright, cool. Alright, brilliant. Alright, so I'm currently under the effects of, what is it? Is it an immune suppressant, I think it is? Yeah, suppressed immunity. Increased chance of getting sick. Alright, cool. So, what I need to get is some more nonsense to make antibiotics. What I need is acid and glowing fungus, and I know exactly where to get that. Oh, you know what? Let's lower the volume there. There we go. That's better. All right, brilliant. So, so on survival mode, you get sick, and you need antibiotics to cure that sickness. To craft that, we need acid, glowing mushrooms, stim packs, and water. Well, a good place to get some glowing mushrooms early in the game, and to get some acid, is from Abraxo Cleaner. And Abraxo Cleaner and acid, I'm sorry, glowing mushrooms are actually down here. So here we go. So the mushrooms right here. Well, they're called glowing fungus, but I just kind of call them glowing mushrooms. So I guess I should call them what they're actually called. It's glowing fungus. They glow green, so at night in the dark, you'll see a glow and be like, oh, well, there we are. So there are 3 mole rats in this immediate starting area. Alright. I was kind of hoping the explosion would take care of them. Yeah, mole rats are one of those critters that you can actually get leather from. So, kind of a dual purpose to come down here to get out the glowing mushrooms, the Abraxo Cleaner, and of course get some of their leather off these critters. Mole rat hide. There we go. All right, so hard to see in the dark, but we got some bottles right here as well. We get extra water. Now, getting water is pretty easy. The real challenge is managing your carry weight, how much water you have. Right now, I got a whole bunch of water. And what I should really do is offload some of it so I have more carry weight to work with. More available carry weight. Let's see. There's some mushroom right here. Oh, if you need some bones, there's also plenty of bones down here too. They're from people who came down here but didn't survive their encounter with the mole rats, clearly. Oh, duct tape. Still under the effects of the, there we are, there, and there. Quickly run up in here, grab that fusion core. Fusion cores have 4 carry weight to them. So when this what is it? Did I grab that? Yes, I did. Yeah, once this rad stag wears off, it's gonna weigh me down pretty quickly. Oh, if you're over encumbered, you will take damage. Gotcha. So yeah, here's the Abraxo Cleaner. Oh, and I'm carrying absolutely carrying too much now. Alright, so. Let's see, what do I not need? I'll put that away. Put that away. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, a normal an unmodded version. So this is kind of like a vanilla plus version of Fallout 4. So I do have mods installed. I have the unofficial patch installed, and I have the script extender installed. So what the patch does is this teddy bear will actually be stuck in here, and you can't really get to it. So the patch actually unsticks the teddy bear and puts it over here, so you can grab it. So additional, so we get some more leather, and get the oil right there. All right, so I grabbed 2 boxes of Abraxo cleaner, so we're good there. So we got the glowing mushrooms, the Abraxo cleaner. We got some leather and some meat from the animals here, from the mole rats. Now we can head back to Sanctuary, and hopefully I have enough leather to actually, if not improve my gear, increase the carry weight of my gear. So I'm going to put the mod pocketed, so I can increase my carry weight, so I can carry more stuff when I'm out and about doing, scavenging and whatnot. There are some mods out there that will put like backpacks in the game. It's pretty good stuff, and the backpacks can be pretty good. There's a super mutant backpack. It has the highest carry weight. It also provides buff to your special stats, so like agility, strength, endurance, that kind of stuff. And it's good stuff. But you're gonna need some of those mods require a a different version of the game in order to play. So chances are a different version of the game in order to utilize those mods. So you'll have to use a downgrader for that to make that work. So it's all good though. All right, so what do we got here? Nope, nothing to scrap. Okay. Let's put some stuff away. Let's see. Okay, that's all there. Bourbon. Buff out. You could not yet. I don't want to use buff out just yet. That is 0.5 carry weight. I'll hold on to that just in case I need it. All right, so let's reduce the amount of stuff I'm carrying here. So that's 12, so we'll reduce that to 7. Or sorry, 5. 3. Reduce this to 2. I don't need this much water, so we'll cut that in half. We'll say 20. All right, so which one has the least amount of carry weight? So mute fruit has the least amount of carry weight. That's 50. That's 40. That's 120. Have to keep that. That can go away. That's pretty good stuff right there. That could probably heal me pretty quickly. Or that could put a great bit of health to recover. So I'll keep that. And I'll put this away. So we'll use the water and the mute fruit to stay hydrated and fed. And then we'll use the rad stag here in case I need to increase my carry weight. And then I'll use blood bug and mole rat chunks to heal myself, just so I can avoid having to use a stim pack, thus avoid drinking more water than I need to. That's the thing with stim packs. You drink more water when you use them on survival. Or you have to drink more water when you use them on survival. All right. Excuse me. All right, let's see here. So it takes more leather to apply mods to the chest piece, but not so much when it comes to here. So there's a couple of ones. So we got deep pocketed is the best option. It has greatly improves, well, it doesn't say greatly improves, but improves carry capacity. And okay, this one's improves carrying capacity, and this one improved carrying capacity. So it's slightly different, question mark? Okay, so this one, I need to get to armor rank 2 before I can improve this greatly. And I also need to get more leather, though. That's fine. I got more care weight now, so I'm good. I'm up to 180. So once my rad stag drops off, once the rad stag drops off, I should go back to... what is that, 65? 165? $155? Something like that. I can't math in my head. I decided to stop doing that a long time ago. Hello! Playing Fallout 4 and now 2026, blah, 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 back to playing Fallout 4. Well, you know, we all have, we're all chasing the, we all have our preferences, right? I mean, heck, hey, check this out. So there was a game I played many years ago, and it was on a past console. And I recently discovered that not only is that game been remastered, but the sequel to that game has also been remastered. And they're both together in a single collection. And I found it, and I purchased it, and now I have it on Steam, and I'm going to be playing it tomorrow. Or I'm going to start playing it tomorrow. And if it's as good as I remember it, I might actually do a playthrough of it on the channel. It was just a thought I had. I'm not, you know, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I remember playing the game and really enjoying it. And so if it's as good as if it still kind of holds up to how I remember it, which is kind of a challenge because, you know, your memory, nostalgia is a bitch. Nostalgia is a real bitch, to be honest. And you remember something being great and good and awesome back in the day, but you go back to that today and it's like, it's not as great as or amazing as awesome as it used to be. But I did play the first game, but I did not finish it. And I did not play the second game. So I really want to experience that. So I'm going to be kind of going back to it with fresh eyes. And yeah, I'm going to go back to it with fresh eyes and see how good the game is. I saw some gameplay. I liked what I saw. So hopefully it works out pretty well. I don't remember the name of any of the characters, but I do remember one particular song in the actual... I like the game predominantly because it had like an old school style of anime, like an old anime style art style. Sorry, an older style of anime, you know, drawing back in the day. So I really liked it because of that one. Okay, I'm just, for some reason I cannot speak my mind right now. What the heck? Lols. Okay, so what I want to do now is actually, yeah, I'm going to take this stuff right. Oh, no, I'm going to leave that here. So the 308 I'm going to store here. And then the rest of the ammo just take with me. I'm going to use ammo to buy more ammo. Fusion cores, I'm going to stash that here because it's a lot of carry weight. Let's see, is there anything else I want to take with me to sell? You know what? Stims. Stims? Wow. I mean, let's see here. Yeah, we'll take some of this stuff here. We'll sell this as we'll use this as trading as well. Let's see. Oh, 1 second here. Is it Psycho Buff? Okay, yeah. So Psycho Buff. Psycho Buff. Mentats. Okay, so Psycho Mentats buff out. Okay, so yeah, Psycho Mentats buff out. What about Jet? I can craft Jet. Psycho buff out Mentats. Okay, yeah, not Jet. Okay, so yeah. So buff out Mentats and Psycho. So I can't craft. Wow. I cannot craft buff out. Huh. Okay. Mentats, yes. Psycho, yes. Okay. So those are the 3 items. Okay. Mentats, Psycho, and buff out. Those are the 3 drugs I need to collect. So I need those so I can craft them into the more powerful versions of those ones later. Goodness. Whiskey I'll keep here. Psycho buff I'll keep. Psycho will keep. Nuka-Cola, not really going to be using that, except for Nuka World. Jet I'll sell. Oh, take those, that. Mirelurk. Ooh, Mirelurk. I'll click off. Yeah, I'll take that with me. I could sell that. Okay, so we're going to head down to Trudy's. Hopefully Carla's there. I can be able to sell her a few things as well. First, I'm going to look over here to see if Carla is even over here. Oh, she is. Okay, cool. Sometimes Carla's here and I just don't realize it. What I probably should do is go to the map and just look. Ah, she doesn't count as a person. Okay.
Yeah.
Carla,
Need to pick something up? Road's pretty long from here.
Yes.
I'll take a look. Sure.
You break it, you buy it.
Is that a threat? She's threatening me again. Alright, so we'll buy that. Let's see. I will sell you all of this stuff here. And then I will sell you this stuff. All right, there's that right there. Anything else here? No. And that is, oh, you know what? I could sell you a few of these. I'm going to sell you 4 of these. There we go. All right, got picked up some more ammo. Brilliant. Set some power armor on her. The silly thing is I'm not too sure about the actual like the traders in the caravan, but your settlers, they will use power armor if it's available. So if you, and the worst part is with your provisioners as well. If you have set up some provisioners and you have power armor, they'll actually get in your power armor and take it. And that's kind of how I lost track of some power armor I had a long time ago when I was playing on the Xbox and I was setting up my all of my different routes and everything like that for my setting up provisioners for all my different settlements, I had some power armor. I turned around and it was gone, and I didn't know where it was for the longest time. And then I encountered one of my provisioners actually wearing it out on the road, and I'm like, well, that's what happened. He was kind of silly. All right, so all right, so over here. So let's go talk to Abernathy. Abernathy's gonna have a quest for us to do. You know what? You know what? First, I probably be a good idea to use. You know what? Let's just do with this right here. Like, I'm not intend to take dog meat with me, so we'll clear up this spot right here, and then. So let's talk to dog meat here and get this thing goaded. Well, he's just known as Dog right now. He'll get his name later, either by Mama Murphy or
Hey, boy. What are you
or
doing
by Nick
out here all by
Valentine.
yourself? You lose your owner, buddy? Okay, then.
There we go.
Let's stick together.
Okay, so with that done, grab a few items here. Run up here real quick. I'll push this button on the wall. Let me just turn this off right here. There we go. I will close this door, and I will close this door. And then pick up this stim pack. Grab this duct tape. Let's see, what else is there? There's a bit of stuff here. Yep, so thank you for finding the cap stash. Good job. Pre-war money's a big deal. Yep, we'll keep that. Oh, I gotta collect some more pre-war money. Ooh, 308, just chilling. Nice. And there we are. Here comes the mole rats. What's up? Okay, he opens the door. Good for him. I hear you. Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Here's one. Two. So there's 3 dead right there. Oh, damn. Where'd you go? Over here? There's 1 or 2 more. I want to say there's 5. There could be more, though. Come on. One more. Where's this guy at? Oh, I was wrong. There's 2 more. Okay, that's all of it. Brilliant. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. That one flew. That one flew. Holy crap. Where is the... Oh, damn. Okay, I saw it fly over here. Oh, damn. Where'd it go? Okay, I could have swore I wasn't seeing things. Huh. Was I actually seeing things? Uh-oh, I'm becoming delusional. I'm seeing things. Under the station is a nest. Yeah. Yep. I was just in the I was just in that cave. I grabbed some Abraxo cleaner, some mushrooms, some glowing fungus, excuse me, and I took out a few mole rats. Oh, I also grabbed the fusion core down there as well. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is over here somewhere. 5. Oh, I forgot. Always check your vending machines here. There might be empty bottles. Alright, so, hot plate. Toaster. Scalpel. Just kind of a silly little story about this location. This particular red rocket got an award for having a very clean and, clean environment and everything like that. And what they were actually doing is they were stashing their waste actually in the cave underneath this location while they were doing that. So they were just hiding it. They weren't actually getting rid of it like they were supposed to, because that would have cost too much money. So they decided just to hide it underground. So there's like some kind of possibility that what do we got here? Yeah, we'll scrap that. So there's a chance. Let's see. What do we got here? I'll take that. Alright, since we got all the good stuff here, essentially, let's cook up the meat and then head back to Sanctuary. Brilliant. Alright, so with the mole rats now, we might have enough leather to upgrade some of our armor. So we need to keep an eye out for teddy bears, mole rats, rat stags, and basically any other critter out there that gives leather. I mean, death claws give leather, so... Wow, I kind of walked right into that. How silly of me. We're good there. Ooh, I think that's enough. I think I have enough nonsense to actually create some more antibiotics. Yep. I do. Brilliant. There we go. Antibiotics made. Good stuff there. Alright, let's think here. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to go to Abernathy before I get distracted. Alright, off that. Let's get a sleep on. And then head to Abernathy. They did have the nuclear, but they had to get rid of it. Yeah. They did. There we go. Properly watered, properly fed, and properly slept. So I'm slept, watered, and fed. So now it's just time to go for a walk. And I got 200 rounds of ammunition. All right. Good. It's kind of, it's a silly thing because in Fallout, you have different enemies with different resistances. Robots and like super mutants, robots, death claws. They all got different resistances to ballistics, to energy weapons, and things like that. Some have completely immune to radiation. So, but it's kind of difficult to, excuse me, it's kind of difficult to keep a weapon that is good in all instances. So if you can't really So yeah, some of these resistances are going to be difficult to actually get past. You'll have to take quite a few rounds to turn some of them down. Okay, so you're Connie. Where is Blake? Oh, there you is.
That's close enough, stranger. We're a peaceful farm. We don't want any trouble.
It's okay. I'm friendly. Not looking to cause any trouble.
If you say so, but be warned, we're armed here. So don't try anything. Let me tell you, farming ain't easy. Out in the field all day, every day. And every minute of it spent watching your back.
Farming's hard work.
Won't argue with that. Blake Abernathy. You new to the Commonwealth?
Yes. And no. It's a long story.
Either way, good to see a new face. How about you? Ever think about working the land?
Digging the dirt all day. No thanks.
You're a wiser woman than me. Word of advice, though. If you do start up a farm, be ready to deal with the raiders. Why do all the hard work when you can just take what you want at gunpoint?
Howdy, Reese. Welcome.
Bastards. All of them.
Last time those raiders hit us, my daughter Mary tried to stand up to them. Now she's buried out back of the house. Only 21 years old, and they shot her down without a thought. That's why we need the Minutemen back. And the sooner, the better.
What happened to the Minutemen?
Don't rightly know. I suppose they just went on to other things. The raiders are certainly making the most of the opportunity. I don't have much to offer, but those raiders that killed Mary, they took her locket too. It's been in Connie's family for generations. If you could get it back, it'd mean a lot to us.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Connie feels like it's a part of Mary. I don't think she'll rest easy again as long as it's gone.
All right, there we go. Okay, so since we haven't actually encountered the railroad, wow, the Minutemen, we can't really talk about the Minutemen at all, which is good stuff. All right, so this way, good sir, Mr. Dog. Excuse me, Mr. Dog over here. Thank you. So I do believe Codsworth, Dogmeat, and Curie. I think it's Curie. I could be wrong. Let me think about this here. Yeah, no, I think it's just Codsworth and Dogmeat. They're the only two folks you can have with you that aren't really considered companions. Like, all the other companions have like a quest associated with them, so they fall under that category. But Dogmeat and Codsworth doesn't have a quest. Doesn't really have a quest associated with being a companion. So they kind of are immune to certain things here. So let's oh damn. So there's one thing I love about this game is the physics. It's all kinds of busted and broken. It's brilliant. Sometimes an enemy will just be running at you. You shoot them, and then they just kind of just shoot off into orbit. It's wild. Very, very fun. Very enjoyable. Okay. What the heck? I closed you. You will not close? Okay, there we go. I guess I was clicking on the wrong thing. Oh, gotta watch out. There are raiders over here, so if they see me, they will come at me. Okay. So there's a chance these Mirelurks might jump me, so I'm gonna just kind of right past them, like so. Alright. Alright, cool. Looks like they're not too bothered by my existence. As long as I don't get too close, it should not be a problem. A dang dog meat, just knocking the thing over. Okay, be that way. Oh, you know what? Let's put the quest up. Oh, you know what? I might as well do this now to just keep me alive a little bit longer. All right, so I got damage is reduced by 15% and my carry weight is increased by 50. All right, so where do we got here? Okay. Yo, dog. See, this is one of the reasons I don't really like bringing dog meat with me, is he likes to get in the way. And he kind of has the same issue that in Skyrim, because of the anniversary update for Skyrim, they've added a goat companion called is it Gelda? And what Gelda likes to do is when you walk into an interior cell or when you go through a loading screen, she loves to just park herself right in front of you. And it just happens to be right out of your line of sight, so you don't even see her when she's right there. So you got to try to move forward, and you're not moving at all. And you're like, what the hell's going on? And that's because she's right there in your way. Damn. I finally got him. Okay. Oh, hello. I'll take this. Okay, so we gotta sit here and be careful, because one of the mole rats over here actually has, what are those called? Frag mines strapped to their body. Okay, the dog just disappeared. That doesn't help. Okay, he just magically appeared down here. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, no, get in the way there. Okay, now we got to be a little careful now because mole rats. Oh, mentats. I'll take that. So there should be one more. I think there's one more raider that we have to worry about. And then it's just mole rats at this point. Can a dog is a wither? Okay, right up here. That's one mole rat down. So that one right there actually is the one with the mines on their body. And now not anymore. All right, you gonna come outside so I can take a shot at you, or are you just gonna chill inside?
Nothing there now.
Okay, you're just gonna chill inside, so be it. Leather. All right. Ammo. Vodka. Is there anything up here? I don't really remember. It's been a long time. So yeah, it would be a nice bit of realism if I could crack open a can of dog food for dog meat. That'd be pretty awesome. Oh, hello. Oh, I just realized I didn't. I just realized I had quite a few people watching. Hello, welcome. I got so focused on the game, I didn't see y'all come in. My apologies. Welcome. I am Patronus, and I plays the games. I usually only have time to stream on the weekends, Friday, Saturdays. So that's what I do. I haven't made, once upon a time ago did make YouTube videos, but it's been a long time since I've done that. And now I have to remember how to do it again. I try to make videos that are, helpful, provide a bit of information. So maybe a little, kind of like a tips or tricks kind of thing. Like, I got some videos out there showing where you can pick up different types of weapons. I got video out there you can show you can get some armor at. I got one big video that shows you where you can get pretty much all the power armor you could ever want. I don't really do lore videos that much. I might talk about lore, but I don't really do any lore videos. So, all right. So looks like all we got to do now is have a bit of a sleep here, so we don't. So in case we die horribly, we don't have to start all over again. We don't have to do all this over again. So, and food. There we go. There we go. What's the weather have? Power armor or magic wand? Well, I'm on PC, so I don't really have to worry about the weather too much. There are certain codes I can put in that will clear up the weather for me. So, but power armor, it's kind of the weather, power armor, or magic wands. I don't know. Magic wand is kind of I think a magic wand is one of those. Like, what does it do though? It's kind of a magic wand's kind of like a broad term. I mean, when it comes to the fantasy worlds and having, magic in an item, some of those magic items have certain effects, So I'm not too sure what effect the magic wand would have other than just maybe focusing or channeling magic as like a tool. So it really depends on the spells you would use. Because I mean, I didn't watch a lot of Harry Potter, but of the three movies I did watch, the wand itself was just a tool to help Harry use his magic. It wasn't magical in and of itself. So the power armor, I would say, has a lot more. If you have magic, the wand is better. If you don't have magic, I would say the power armor is far better. It's all about the utility. I imagine any item could be a magic wand. It really depends on the nature of the item. All right, let's see here. So we got some water here, which is good. So there should be one or two raiders around here that patrol. Oh, there we go. Are you kidding me?
What was that? Peekaboo!
Wow. Okay, well, I was hoping to do this quietly, but nope, can't do it quietly now.
It's called shooting straight, rookie. Aw, man, come back! I was having fun.
What do I got here? I think I got Molotovs, don't I? Yep, I got Molotovs. I got some mollies.
Scared, huh? No sign of him now.
Okay, at least the dog is dealt with, I suppose.
What the hell was that? Oh, huh?
I heard you. Why aren't you popping up? Okay, maybe they're too far away. Okay. Okay, dog mate. Dog, you're being a bit much. You need to calm down. You keep getting in the way. All right, so this location actually has a named raider named Ak Ak. And Ak Ak has a minigun. So if you want a minigun early game without actually having to go to Concord and rip the minigun off the vertibird, you could actually get it from here, from Ak Ak over here. We just I should probably deal with the raiders first and then loot and then kind of plunder this place.
Sweet.
Come on. I hear you. You're in the way again. You're really beginning to like actually stop me from moving around, and I don't like that. I'm sorry, Dogman. I'm gonna have to dismiss you. You keep getting in the way of my movements. See, I'm trying to. All right, so the locket is over here. So we got the locket for the quest. All right, so they tried to actually open this door. Are you a good? You shoot fast. It's all about well, the annoying thing is there's shooting fast and then there's panic firing. There's kind of a challenge to figure out which one's which. Oh, watch out. Yeah, there's shooting fast and then there's panic firing. Hey, would you attack? Good lord. You see, oh my god, I need to be able to move around and you're kind of getting in the way. Sorry, dog meat. What the hell? Oh, that little bastard. Move over here as well. Let's see, any other ones? I don't think so. So yeah, when I'm looking down the scope, I shoot fast. I do that mostly because I kind of want to get the it's on survival, so I shoot quickly on survival mostly because I'm more concerned about them getting to me faster than I can take them down. But what I will do eventually in the future is I will be using VATS more often. But right now, oh, that exploded. Cool. In the future, I will be using VATS more often, yeah. And that won't require me to do much in the way of shooting too quickly. Okay, so there we go. So we got the intel room key. That's good stuff right there. Oh, if you're here and you want an army helmet, you can get one. That's a pristine looking radio right there. I like that. There's the radioactive waste everywhere in this world. It's wild. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's a skull. Oh, a couple of skulls in there. That's funny. All right, so yeah, here's a minigun if you want to have one. Ack right here. She's the one carrying all the stuff, so. Empty bottle, yes indeed. Lunchbox, and it is a sloth toy. Beer bottle right there. Anything else in here? Ooh, ammo, nice. Ammunition's pretty good. Oop, teddy bear, I'll take that. Is that aluminum? I think the surgical tray is made of aluminum. I'll take that. Teddy bear army helmet. Give me the ammo. There we go. Overdue book. I'm not really too sure I want that. Maybe in the future I'll come back and get it, but because there is what is it? Is it in the school? I think it might be the library. There's a location. It's either one of the schools or it's the library where if you bring back enough overdue books, you'll be able to get a skill book. All right, let's see. What's my current carry weight? 116. All right. Let's have a look in here real quick. The Scrounger perks really paying dividends. I picked up Scrounger here a while back, and I'm getting a lot more ammunition, which is great because I can use the ammo to trade to get the ammunition I actually want. I think that's it for down here. just a bunch of paint cans. Empty paint cans, yellow paint. Alright, I'll take that stuff right there. What about you? Okay, yep, you got all the... I already got all your stuff. Alright, so we're going to grab the liquor here. And some chems. Okay, I already got that nonsense. Good, good, good. Alright, we can bounce. Oh, actually, we head back upstairs. That's what I mean to say. So we could do this door right here. So since we picked up the key, the intel room key, we can now open this door. And we can get all the stuff that's in here. So if you want a mini nuke, you can have one. It's right here. And this right here is a magazine I wanted to pick up. What's my favorite power armor? Well, for me personally, I like the X01. All right, permanently more difficulty to detect while sneaking. A lot of folks really do like the T51 and of course the oh wow, why did I forget it? A lot of folks really like the Brotherhood armor. I'm not a big fan of the T45. I prefer the X01. Ooh, a Braxton cleaner, I'll take that. Oh, ceramic. Over here. Try to grab as much ceramic as you can. You'll need it for stuff later. Even stuff you won't realize you need it for. But with the X02 power armor, that's essentially the best one you can get in the game right now. You can actually get that at level 1. I do have a video actually showing how to get the X02 power armor. It's kind of an old video. It's pretty much an unedited run of me actually getting the actual power armor itself. So it's a bit long. It shows everything I did to obtain it, and that it is possible to obtain. And that is without doing the actual quest. Yeah, so there is a way to get the X02 power armor from the quest line without actually completing the quest line. See, T45, T51B. Is it 65? X01, X02, T51, T45. Crap. I need to be certain. Oh, T60. Okay. T60 power armor. Okay, that's the one. A lot of people like the T60, but I prefer the X01. I just like how the design is. And I really do like the look of the Nuka-Cola Quantum power armor. I really do like the look of that one. I just wish it had different stats on it. I mean, you can change it by, you can apply a different paint job to it if you want, but you can do that with any X01 power armor, really. You can do it with any power armor. You can apply any paint job you want to them, and it will change how the power armor works. There's just special power armor pieces. And power armor in Fallout 4 is kind of separated into the frame, the fusion core, both leg pieces, both arm pieces, and oh crap, and the torso. So in Fallout 3 in New Vegas, it's like you just put it on like it's any suit of armor, any particular piece of armor, but it's more like a battle mech now, which is kind of cool. Yeah, T45, T51, T60, X01, and X02. One of the ones I have more difficulty remembering is the levels in which they spawn. But like level 1 to 11 or 10, you get your T51. I'm sorry, your T45, and then from level 11 to like level 18 or 20, then you get access to the T51. And then from like 20 to 28 is the T60, and then from 28 plus is, well, X01. The X02 is the only piece of power armor in the game that you can get at any level. It doesn't matter. I don't know if it's actually affected by level. I think it's just you have to improve it over time in order for it to work better. Or you need to improve it to make it better. So that requires resources. Fun stuff there. But since I'm in town, since I'm here, I should really just drink the water that's available in the sink. So yeah, if you have empty bottles, you can craft yourself a sink, press fill bottle, and boom, you got purified water. You don't have to wait around for the purifiers to do this work unless you're, busy doing something else in the actual settlement itself. So, all right. What do I not need? Okay, I got too much stim packs. Let's put some of that away there. That's what, 8? Ragstag meat. Put that away. Let's see. I only need 2 away. 3 away. Purified water. You know what? I'll just I'll go ahead and put down 15. Psycho, mute fruit's good. Mole rat meat. Mentats, jet, glowing fungus, dog food, foul Brahmin, blood packs, and a bunch of things. You're still waiting on the new PSP? Yeah, okay. Oh, look at all this right here. Fusion core, that's really weighing me down. So let's put these away here. Okay, my carry weight has been greatly reduced. Brilliant. Now time for some sleep. I almost exclusively play on survival. It's where if I make a mistake, I get punished for it. That's just how it is. Oh, excuse me. Well rested. Now it's time to get myself well fed. All right. Let's roast some of these guys so we can get some ragstad here. And mole rat. Some ribeye. All right. Yeah, if I did sell all of my stuff, I would have a bunch of caps. The only downside is that not all of the vendors carry enough caps to do so. Like in Oblivion, for example, and the actual what is it? The amount of gold that they carry on them doesn't actually decrease when you sell. So as long as you sell an item of equal or lesser gold to what they have in their inventory, then you can just continue selling things forever and get really rich. It's like a bug. But unfortunately, doesn't work like that in Fallout.
Hey.
I'm gonna need you. Let's have a chat.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm gonna need you to just. Oh.
Stay safe, buddy.
So here you can stay in Sanctuary. There you go. Okay. Yep. Sorry. I just got really tired of him like literally being in the way whenever I tried to move. I like to be able to move in multiple directions if I need to. And if he's in the way, it's a bit of a problem. Okay, so there we go. where are we going here? Let's go back to Blake Abernathy and turn in the quest here. That'll give us a decent amount of XP. That should hopefully level us, hopefully. Oh, level me, I should say. When is the next... Okay, level 17. Okay, so I got 7 more levels before I can get the second point into that. Alright, so 3 points of the Lone Wanderer will actually is pretty decent. This one right here, I'm not a big fan of. So I'll just go 3 points of the Lone Wanderer. But 25% more damage on top of, you know, like 150 more carry weight. Brilliant. Okay. So there's only a handful of people here. Where are you at? There's Connie. Where's Blake? I'm blind. Where is Blake? Is he back here? Oh, there he is. Yeah, you can roll up in here. You know, if you have empty bottles, you could use this right here to get yourself some water on survival. It's only on survival, though. It doesn't work on normal, doesn't work in any other difficulty other than survival.
I've got that locket back for you.
You serious? That's great news. Connie's gonna be speechless. I'm sure she'll go lean on her prices after what you've done. And feel free to use our workshop. Least we can do.
Okay, there we go. Level 11. Brilliant. Okay, so the next one to get is gonna be Life Giver. Yep. So we got plus 20 more health. 3 points in the Life Giver is actually pretty good because it's kind of slow. It's not that great, but it does provide you with a small amount of actual regeneration. So let's set up some defenses here.
Oh, really? Well, that's very interesting.
Circuitry and oil.
Off you go.
Just need 1 circuit and 1 oil. I mean, 1 circuit, 2 oil. I might have to run off places to get there. Okay, so this right should have... I think gas canisters have oil, and I'm gonna need... Is it a hot plate?
Lucy, ain't you done today's wash yet? No, Mom, I haven't got around to it yet. I'm too busy doing the other 50 things you keep telling me to do. You watch your mouth, or you're staying home the next time your father goes to start sitting. Well, I'm trying to get everything done, but the wash takes forever. Enough griping.
Oh, you know what? Wait, where's the... Oh, this is the way up. I was like, where's the way up? I can't remember. It's right here. Hey, kitty. Meow, meow. I don't think there's anything else. I want to say that hot plate is the closest thing we had to circuitry. I'll have to double check on that, though. If not, I'll have to go back to Sanctuary. All right, let's see here. There we go. So I gotta find a place to put this, because I can't put this in a place that's too far out of the way, because I might need to repair it in the future. Let's see, which directions do they come? So sometimes the enemies come from this direction, they come from that direction, and they come from this direction. So they do come from kind of all 4 directions. So upstairs might be a good option there. I just wish I had, You know what? I'll put it up here. I'm not too sure if it's gonna do too good, but there we go. So everything should be set up now. They should provide 5 defense. There's 3 of them here, so they should provide 5, so that should be plenty. And they got food and water. Yeah, they got food, water. They don't have any power, though. I don't think I can actually build a generator for them. Yeah, they need more items for generators. They don't have enough scrap. Okay, that's fine. They got they got their defenses, so they're good. They won't be a little happy because they don't have enough power, but that's not really all that important. They don't really have anything that requires power. All right, so that's defenses are set up for them. They got food, water, and defenses, so they're good. And they should, and they got place, and they have beds to sleep in. Oh, hello. Oh, interesting. It restocked. Okay, it'll be that way. All right, let's see what's next. Oh yes, I should go and interact. I should go deal with help. What's their faces? Preston Garvey and the Minutemen. I'll go help them real quick. Then they can come back here and start making food for me. That's really the only thing you can't do as a player in the game is make your own food. You can hunt animals and cook the food. You get the meat from them, and you can grab. You can plant the food, but if you don't have settlers to actually quote unquote grow the food, it's just sitting there in the ground, not really doing much of anything. But that's okay. You don't really need to be buddies or friends with any of the settlers. You don't really need to be allies with any settlements because they'll just grow food anyway. You can just sneak in, grab it, and leave. So it's all good. Yeah, so it's not much of a problem there. All right, save the game. That's kind of only the annoying thing really on survival is that you have to sleep to save, which is fine. Let's see. Let's set things up a little better, I suppose. Let's see here. Ragstad. No, we're gonna go mole rat chunks. I think we'll put those up here as well. Where is the Overseer's Guardian? Put that up here. I will be replacing the combat knife with a machete here pretty soon. So, speaking of which, I think I have a machete, don't I? Yes, I do. The combat knife does less damage, but it is much faster. But the machete is able to do a lot more damage if you can get a sneak attack off, which is very, very good, very powerful. And there we go. All right. Ooh, I better pick up some additional water. Take some extra water with me, I would think, here. Let's go with 10. 10? 10. And do I have any extra mute fruit just lying around? No, but I... No, okay. I'm gonna need to pick up some more mute fruit from Grey Garden. Yeah, there's quite a few settlements around here that grow mute fruit. Mute fruit's great because it's only 0.1 carry weight, so you can carry 10 of those and it's just 1 carry weight, or you can carry 100 of them and it's only 10 carry weight. And mute fruit, you only need to eat 2 mute fruit. When you're peckish and you're satisfied, and then you can use any other food you have either to heal yourself or as a backup when you need food. Okay, we gotta watch out for these guys. Oh, you're all the way over here. Okay, at least I found you now. Cool. Got him. If you don't take them down right away, they'll fly off. They'll either attack you or they'll fly off out of distance and they'll be weird about it and then they'll just slowly creep on back. Wait a second. Okay, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. So if you want to get if you like baseball bats, there's one right around the corner here. You go into this house right here, and behind this door is a baseball bat. Cap stash. Let's see. Sugar bombs up there if you'd like to have them. Opens the door. Nothing in there. Okay. Upstairs are some chems and some empty bottles. Okay, this is advanced, so I'm gonna have to come back here after. Okay, yeah, no. Okay, I'm not. Yeah, I need 4 points into perception to get to lockpicking. Man, I do not like hacking, but lockpicking's not too terribly difficult. All right. Once we say Preston Garvey, we'll be doing a bit of a look around, collecting things. There's a few places I wish to visit. Or a few areas in this little city area that I want to visit to collect items. All right, let's see here. You're down. You're down. Done. That actually went rather smooth.
Hey, up here! On
What's
the
up?
balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please!
I could shoot you, but I'm not going to. Anyway. All right. So funny thing is, you don't even have to like just rush up in there. You can take your time because whatever's happening inside the museum is kind of just stalled. Nothing will change. Yeah, the Death Claw, absolutely. Okay, so yeah, the Death Claw comes up over here. We have to worry about that right now. But once we get that power armor, then we'll worry about it. Okay. What do you got? Not a whole lot. Okay, yeah, we'll take care of these. We'll deal with these guys outside. But first, let's have a bit of a sleep. There's a not a magazine. Wow. There is a sleeping bag down here. So we're gonna have a sleep on that sleeping bag just to save in case things go south inside of the actual museum. There we go. All right, here we go. Yeah. I'll worry about all that later. Let's do this here. It is daylight, so it'll be pretty bright on the inside. Let's wreck some face. Okay. As long as we get through the loading screen, that is. Sometimes the most difficult boss to beat in this game is a loading screen. Sometimes the game freezes on you. Just loads forever. You have to close it and restart it. I am homeless, yes. Well, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of carry weight. If I could carry a house on my back, that would be great, but no, I can't do that. You are right, I did kill him. Come on. Gotcha. Alright, so there should be one more guy. He's going to be over here.
No more British occupation.
Nothing there now.
But to England with you. You lobster-back name. By the crown. Back to your
I missed him a few times, but got him.
Have your tea back, you chicken imps. Remember, lads.
Alright, here we go.
Station without representation. Outdoors. We ride to Lexington to one Hancock and East Creek. Back to London, Middlesex. The King's regulars.
Okay, so now what we can do here, it's up to you. You can either hack it or you can pick it. You can do both, actually. but I prefer picking. Nope. Oh, a little further. Oh, I broke it. Failed. There we go. Come on. There we are. All right. Take that fusion core because we're going to need that for the quest up ahead. Let's see. We got any? Yes, we do. We got some glue. I was hoping for some adhesive. Up here, we got ourselves a empty bottle. Let's see, what do you get on you? Okay.
I'm telling you, man, let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot.
Being such a fucking pansy. We hold out for the others like we're supposed
What
to.
are you, deaf? Somebody's out there shooting the place up. I ain't sitting around waiting to die.
Swear to God, you make a move for that.
We're gonna. I don't have a grenade. Oh, I have one grenade. Wow.
Exit, and I'll gut you myself. Shut your. Shit!
Lols. Get fragged. Oh, he went to pieces. How unfortunate. Alright, so since I used up that last grenade I had, I only have mollies now.
I'm coming in there, and I'm gonna skin every last one of you.
Come on, man. They ain't going nowhere. We got other shit to deal with.
You hear that? I gotta go take a little walk, but I'll be back, and you'll be dead.
Oh, wait a second. I was about to throw a Molotov and I don't even have equipped.
You guys got
What
me.
the hell?
Alright, what's in the bag? Oh, there you go. Replenish my molly. Brilliant. Alright, before I talk to Preston, I'm going to grab this magazine right here.
Yes.
And it actually comes with the gun. It comes with the game.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
This is Preston Gravy. Minutemen?
Minutemen? So now I'm traveling backward in time.
Protect the people at a minute's notice.
Damn it.
That was the idea. So I joined up, wanted to make a difference. And I did, but things fell apart.
Maybe.
Now it looks like I'm the last Minuteman left standing.
Nope.
The world's changed so much. None of this makes sense.
You alright? Listen, we need your help. And then maybe we can help you, huh? What brought you out here?
Who's around that can find a missing person?
Used to have a few good trackers in this group. Not many now.
Hey.
A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. First, it was the ghouls in Lexington, and now this mess.
Ghouls? What are ghouls?
Wow. You really aren't from around here, are you? Ghouls are irradiated people. Most are just like you and me. They look pretty messed up and live for a long time, but they're still just people. The ones I'm talking about are different. The radiations rotted their brains, made them feral.
That ain't it.
They'll rip you apart just as soon as look at you. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
Well, let's hear it.
Sturgis, tell her.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school, pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
That's some serious protection.
Oh, it gets better. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Minigun. Now we're talking.
I know, right? Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice. Probably been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again. but we're a bit stuck.
So what's the solution?
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core, your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when.
But
know
we
right where
can't
to
get
find
to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Okay. All right, so what we'll do here is
Careful, kid.
grab this one here.
Nice.
There's something coming. And it's angry.
Ma'am,
You're a hero, girl. Coming here, helping us.
it's no big deal.
Now, kid, that's nonsense and we both know it. Affecting people's lives is always a big deal. And you're gonna be doing a lot of it. I saw it.
You saw it?
It's the chems, kid. They give old Mama Murphy the sight. Been that way for as long as I can remember.
I'm listening.
I can see a bit of what was and what will be. And even what is right now. And right now, I can see there's something coming. Drawn by the noise and the chaos. And it is angry.
What is it? Mama Murphy, I need more. Please.
I'm sorry, kid. But I just don't know. The sight ain't always clear. But believe me when I tell you, it ain't a raider. But I'm tired now. And if I ain't mistaken, you've got a job to do.
Yeah, her mouth movement is not matching up with what she's saying. That's okay. All right, cool. Oh, you know what? No, never mind. I'll loot everything after I deal with the Deathclaw. I've noticed that my character is moving a lot faster. It might have something to do with the frame rate. Might have to look at that. Skyrim from the future and Fallout from the past. Grandma needs to take a nap. Yeah, no, yeah. I concur. I absolutely concur. Yep.
Personal log. United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertibird crashed into the roof of this museum. The cause? EMP following nuclear detonation. Several, in fact. From the intel I've gathered, this was a global event. Co-pilot was killed on impact. Pilot died of his injuries a day later. Day after that, Flaherty and Canoa were shot by some scared, desperate survivors. Then Brzezinski took off running. Haven't seen him since. Now, it's my turn to go AWOL, if that concept even applies anymore. My armor's fusion core is burned out, so I guess my soldering days are done. I'm heading to Boston, on foot, to see if my sister survived all this. She's got an apartment on Boylston Street. This is Mike Daly, signing out. Good luck. And God bless America. Or what's left of it.
So I gotta try to look up where Boylston Street is, because there might actually be something there linking that holotape to someone somewhere. All right.
Up here. Boss, we got somebody up here.
Oh, I missed. Oh, I got him. All right. So, where are you at?
Something's out there. You and my boys have a little talk. Come on, I got places to be. Hold up. I thought I heard something.
Whoa, hello. Somebody flew through the air. All right. Time to jump on down. Whee!
I think I got something over here.
So the fun thing is, you can actually just crouch down and kind of stay behind these. Oops. Where are you at? Oh, okay. So you're inside there. Oh, there we are. All right. So they'll just kind of slowly come on out, and then eventually the... Oh, they both went flying. Interesting. There we go. If you just sit here and chill, the Deathclaw will deal with the raiders. Okay, well, I thought he was. But now the Deathclaw knows where I'm at, I think, so... Now, there's a chance that these guys will actually kill the Deathclaw. That really doesn't happen very often, but there is a chance. Okay, there we go. So now all we gotta do... So the funny thing is, the Deathclaw can't really seem to get through this door all that well. So he'll kind of get stuck. So you can cheese it a little bit. And then boom, you're good. So you don't even have to use any of the minigun if you don't want. As long as you got enough ammo to actually take him down. My God, yeah, the physics in this game is ridiculous. So the funny thing is, like, the weapon is indeed powerful. So this is the weapon right here. It is indeed powerful. It uses 45 ammo. It does it have a hardened receiver, so it does 85 damage. I don't have any perks to increase the damage. That's just the natural base damage of the weapon right now. So once I actually start putting points into riflemen, that's when the damage is going to go through the roof. It's really going to go up. And if you're sneaking, I don't have any perks in a sneak or in I don't have any perks in a sneak right now. So in the agility oh, excuse me. That was a hiccup. But yeah, once I start putting points into these perks, the damage will be wild. Let's see here. I'm pretty low on mute fruit. So I'll eat a couple of those. All right, let's talk to Preston Garvey. But yeah, the physics in this game is actually pretty broken. And it's quite hilarious, really. That's one of the things that Fallout 4 really has going for it, is the ridiculous physics. Like Fallout 3 in New Vegas has some pretty decent physics in it as well. There's actually a video on YouTube of a guy in Fallout 3. He's out in the wasteland, and he's traveling, and he just looks over and sees a Deathclaw flying through the air. It just in a big old arc across the sky, and it's quite silly.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
You guys gonna be okay now?
Yeah, for a while anyway. We can at least... Listen, when we first met, you asked about the Minutemen. One thing you should know about us, we help out our friends. So here, for everything you've done, thank you.
What happens now?
For the longest time, Mama Murphy's had a vision of a place called Sanctuary. Some old neighborhood, but one we can make new again.
Why don't you come with us? I could really use your help.
What would I need to do?
You'd need to stay strong like you've been. 'Cause there's more to your destiny. I've seen it. And I know your pain.
Okay, I'm listening.
You're a woman out of time, out of hope. But all is not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
Where is my son? Where is Sean?
Oh, I wish I knew, kid. I really do. But it's not like I can see your son. I can just feel his life force, his energy. He's out. Even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
That's vague.
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The site will paint a clearer picture.
Mama Murphy, we talked about this.
Oh, you had to restart your game because you got stuck in a spot? That's messed up. No, yeah, Preston Garvey is indeed lazy. I mean, unless you drag him... what is it? Let's think about this here. You can drag him along to help you as a companion, but you have to complete the introductory quest to join the actual... to become the general of the Minutemen. So once you go first, help your first settlement, then he'll become available as a companion to go with you. And let's think here. I currently am using Lone Wanderer as to increase my carry weight and also as to reduce damage. So if I take on a companion right now, it's gonna be a thing. Oh, the NPC got stuck? Oh, that sucks. I mean, yeah. There was yeah, they need to like Bugthesda really needs to fix things. Needs to really improve the game. Oh, hello. You're a bird. For a second I thought you were a cat. Yeah, Bugthesda really needs to put out like an actual patch that fixes issues when it comes to some of these issues, because it seems like all they really do is just put things out without testing it very well or doing any testing at all. And when there's issues and bugs, they just expect the community to fix it. And since most people kind of play Fallout 4 on PC, they just expect it to go down. But they really need to focus on, on Xbox and PlayStation. Make sure that it functions properly on those two consoles. Or even on, I don't know if Fallout's on Nintendo or on Switch or anything like that, but on any of those too. But I have a Steam Deck and it works fine. It works okay in Steam Deck, so I'm not too sure what the situation is, but yeah, it's kind of silly. They really need to care more about putting out fully functional games and not just games that function just enough. It's annoying. It's frustrating, especially when people really like the games. Now there are some games out there that get broken and it takes people a long time to fix because they're lazy, but they're perfectly fine with making sure that certain aspects of the UI work, but not the game itself. I mean, like, oh look, the shop works just fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Don't complain. It's obnoxious. Okay, let me take out this fusion core. So you want to remove your fusion cores from the power armor because your settlers will take the power armor if there's fusion cores in them. All right, so you can go back in there, put the fusion core in there. So that's only 0.008 for carry weight, but if you're carrying around hundreds or even thousands of it, it kind of stacks up. All right, so there we go. My weight is now greatly reduced. Brilliant. Let's see. Everything else is Deathclaw meat. Anything else? Blood Bud Meek, that can go back in there. Buff Out could go in there. Okay, I think that's all the good stuff there. You know, time to have a bit of a sleep here. Pardon me. All right, I'm well rested, well fed, well watered. And now, yeah, now it's time to go and loot Concord for some stuff. So we'll be going into the access tunnels under the actual town itself and collecting a few things that are down there. Okay. So now it's just going to be a bit of scavenging. Picking up, there are a few items. Let's see here. Items required for like antibiotics, Abraxo cleaner, for acid, any glowing mushrooms I find, cap stashes, chems, all that fun stuff. So over in this area here, I think there's a couple of cap stashes. Oh, adhesive too. Kind of the important stuff. Kind of stuff that helps improve your situation. All right. Ooh, vodka. I'll take that. Here's a safe down here. Supposedly, yes, you can listen to the noise that the bobby pin makes when you move it around, and supposedly that's supposed to alert you to the sweet spot that you have to have the bobby, so for the position of the bobby pin. But I've never been able to hear it, so I don't know if it exists or not. But I saw a video a long time ago talking about it, and I've just never been able to replicate what I saw in the video. So I don't know if the person in the video was just saying that just to say it, or if it's a real thing and just for some reason I don't have the ears to hear it. So I'm just a little bit skeptical at the moment that it's actually a thing. Anything over here? No? What about over here? Nope. Okay. What about up here? Nope. Nope. Okay. Here a newsstand? Nope. Although if you do pick up perks that helps you get more caps, like Fortune Finder here, caps will start spawning inside of these inside of the actual mailboxes themselves. Excuse me. So yeah, like the newsstand right here. Right now there's nothing in there, but in the future there will be, when you put points in a Fortune Finder, caps will spawn in this and you can collect them. I don't know how often it does that. I don't know if it refreshes or not, but it does appear in the future. So there have been instances in the past where I've been to a place, looted everything I could, and then later came back after, leveling up and putting perks everywhere, perk points everywhere, and some of the things that were empty all of a sudden had stuff in them. So it's like the game unlocks them or something like that when you get the perks, when you get the proper perks. They kind of missed the opportunity to have a whole bunch of houses to explore in this place. What do we got going on here? Oh, okay. Oh, I got you. Clinton and the kiddo. Right. All right, so Chems. Yes. Pork and beans. Franks and beans. Wait a second. Okay, yep. I'll grab the ashtray and the shadeless lamp, which is kind of a silly thing to sit. Okay, upstairs we go. All right, let's look in the safe. Fail. There we are.
Sweet.
Pre-war money is great. It has value, and it has 0 carry weight. So you could literally carry thousands of pieces of pre-war money and use it as backup currency if you don't have enough caps. Very good stuff. And with Fortune Finder, when you do pick up a cap stash, you'll get more caps in each stash. I don't know if it's a percent more or if it's like a range, I think it is. It's more like oh, you have a chance of getting 12 caps, but with this particular perk, you might get between 13 or 20 or something like that. You know, some silly thing. I don't know the exact ranges. There's probably people out there who've already figured it out. I just don't know what it is. Okay, let's go in here. There should be plenty of adhesive in here, or at least some adhesive. Oh, he exploded. That's kind of gross. Light bulbs, I think, have copper in them as well. Fuses as well. What the heck? Oh, excuse me. That was a yawn. Uh-oh. I'm starting to yawn. I think that means it might be getting close to me to go to sleep again. Uh-oh. I always feel tired. One of the biggest lies I was told as a kid growing up was, you know, get enough sleep, get your sleep and everything like that. It seems like no matter how much sleep I get, I always feel tired. Anyway. All right, so there's that. There's a couple other places around here. I know there's a couple of them here that I cannot... There's some safes in this area that I cannot get into because they are... Wait a second. Where is everybody? Wait, are you kidding me? They all despawned? Wait, hold. If I don't collect them, then they despawn? Oh, well, that's obnoxious. I mean, I guess it makes sense, you know, to save on the game's resources from the game and everything like that, but I didn't expect them to despawn that quickly. I guess I should have stuck around longer and actually looted their bodies. I would have gotten more ammunition, which I could have used to trade for the ammo that I actually do use. Huh, that's annoying. Okay. Well, live and learn. I didn't expect them to despawn this quickly. Maybe evil spirit taking your energy. It's probably my job. I don't, what is it like? I don't probably get, it doesn't feel like I get much restful sleep. It's been like that for a long time. All right, so this right here is advanced. Oh, no, it's expert. Okay, so I can't open that yet. So there's an advanced safe I can't open, and there's an expert safe I can't open. But everything else is novice. Okay. All right, time to head inside the first building here. This one has a candle right there, so this one's a pretty good one. This is a neat little place. This has quite a few bottles you can pick up. Bottles, adhesive, chems. There's actually a first aid kit that's almost completely buried. Like if you're not looking for it, you wouldn't even notice it's there. You'd miss it entirely. But I think, oh, this is an advanced store. Darn. Okay. So yeah, this is kind of hard to see. It looks like it's just regular. Looks like it's part of the debris, but if right here, come on, come on. There it is. All you see is a bit of a corner of it, but there's a first aid kit right here. It kind of blends in with the rest of this garbage, right? So it doesn't look like it's really anything special. But if you didn't happen to come across it, or didn't see somebody else pointing it out to you, or read it on the wiki, there's probably a chance you've missed it. So there's a combat knife there. I'll take all these bottles here. What do we got in here? Hairbrush. Okay. Wait, does that say locket? Oh, it's a silver locket. Okay, that has a bit of value. So this is kind of a scary little scene right here. I don't know what this is about, but a bunch of guys, bunch of mannequins with, well, he's not really holding a machete, but mannequins with machetes right there. That's pretty freaky. Now right there. Baltec lunchbox Nukacade token. It's quite a long way away. So if you look around in here, this room is there's a door over there that's locked. I can't get in because I don't have the perk. But I can actually get in here using power armor if I wanted to. I'll have to come back here and loot. Yeah, I'll have to come back in here and loot those boxes. Looks like there's a skeleton over there with some military apparel on it. So I wonder what the story is. But yeah, if you had some power armor, you could get past this door. There's a little bit of an exploit that I abuse sometimes, just so I can get places where, where I don't want to wait. But I have no problem waiting. Come back here and get that stuff. Okay, I'll take that. The ashtray. Yeah, let's go over here and collect up some of these bottles these gentlemen are holding. These guys were here having a good old time, and then the end of the world happened, and that was it for them. Yeah, I don't see any others on the ground there. All right, what do we got here? Excuse me. So it kind of looks like these guys went and got... So there's a place called Beantown Brewery, and they have boxes just like these. And Beantown Brewery is actually across the river, further south from here. Advanced. Of course it's advanced. So downstairs we go. Down here is just some aluminum, tin cans, adhesive. Not too much, really. Oh, I can sit in the chair if I want. That's kind of nice. I don't really see anything else, really. It's just all tin cans and whatnot. Okay, well that's this interior cell explored. Alright, next one is gonna be... So there's one more location. No, there's two more locations we're going to go to. So there's another building similar to this one. We'll go in there, look around, grab a few things. There's a duffel bag and a few items. And then we're going to go under the city into the service tunnels because there's a bunch of stuff down there to get. A bunch of stuff is in like scrap, some food, a fusion core. There's some mole rats down there too, so they'll have leather that I could use to improve my equipment. There's also going to be one single Mirelurk, which killed one of the raiders because one of the raiders went down into the tunnel. So what we'll do is, oh, you know what? There's two entrances, I think. There are 2 or 3 entrances on the surface. So over here. Oh, interesting. Because there usually is a that's funny. I wonder if it got removed. There's usually a cap stash right here. So I'm kind of wondering if the unofficial patch removed it. So there's one entrance here. I don't think there's an I want to say there's another one around here. Could be wrong. I'm not remembering properly. I thought there were 3 entrances instead of just 2. So I wanted to show that one entrance there. The second entrance is going to be over here. We kind of went past it earlier. I just didn't point it out. Here's the second entrance right here. Hello. Nuclear protection. Okay, so this is the Concord Speakeasy. We just were in there. So the next one is going to be the next entrance. The next building's over here. This one also has another safe in it that I can't pick yet because it's an advanced lock safe, and I don't have the perks yet. So when you get level 20, you can get a UFO gun. Yes, yes, I can. And as long as the funny thing is, if you're in Sanctuary when you get level 20, the UFO doesn't crash yet. But when you leave Sanctuary, then the UFO will crash. And then you can go to Oberlin Station, which is just south of the river, south of the bend in the river, and go to the cave, and you'll be able to get the gun there. Now, if you don't get that gun there because you just decided not to, or you forgot about it, one of the two, you can, in Nuka World, you encounter a group called the Hubologists, and the Hubologists will have some quests for you to do. By completing some of those quests, one of the rewards for that quest will actually be the UFO gun, as you call it. So it's good there. So you can get the gun twice, and both times when you pick up both guns, you also will get ammo for the guns as well. So you can actually get 2 sets of the alien blaster. All right, so these two looks like they were, I don't know if they were trying to kill each other and then get the safe, or they were just they were 2 co-workers who absolutely despised each other's existence, and then because the world was ending, they decided just to have a go at it, and, well, neither of them survived. I kind of like to think that maybe they just did not like each other at all very much, and they're playing nice because they kind of had to, and then once the world started to end, the bombs dropped, they're like, screw it, and they just started to take each other, tried to take each other out, but ended up getting taken out themselves. I like that idea. Oh, there we go. So we got all the stuff in here, except for the save, so I'll definitely have to come back here later. So there's plenty of reasons to come back to these places, especially if you're early in the game like I am, and you don't have all the perks necessary. Okay, and now underground we go. Now you could take those 2 civic access entrances if you want, but I'm gonna go into the I'm going to go through the entrance that the Deathclaw came out of. If I can get past the loading screen. The loading screen is the thing that's that's most annoying. What else? I'm trying to think if something else happens at level 20. I don't think it does. There we go. So in we go. Concord Civic Access number 3. Yeah, I thought there might be a third one outside of this door, but I guess this door is the third entrance, and I was just not remembering properly. That happens. I do that sometimes. I don't remember things properly. All right, here we go. So yeah, I chose to go down this door specifically so I can undo this chain. Now, you can jump up here and get into this area and then undo the chain. You didn't actually have to go through that door, this door over here, if you didn't want to. All right, so let's get some food here. What's inside here? Some stuff. Okay. Oh, as you can see, we got a hand here. So there was people down here. I guess you could say still is people down here because they're in pieces, but still. Okay, let's go. Take a left here. I'll grab this industrial cleaner. That's pretty good stuff. All right, let's see what's got going on here. Caps, hopefully caps and or ammo. That'd be kind of great.
Nice.
Okay, no caps, but we did get did a little bit of ammo. Oh, little tiny sentry bot toy. That's adorable. All right. Stimpaks and antibiotics. Thank you. I got a feeling that some folks here tried to get out, but well, they didn't make it. All right. Okay. What did that just say? Oh, that's adjustable wrench. Okay, I thought that said something else for a second. No, just misunderstanding what I was reading. All right, so this is where we're going to have a bunch of mole rats attack us. There we go. You can hear them. Oh, now they know I'm here. Come at me, bros. You know where I am. Alright, cool. Alright, first look back here to make sure that none of the mole rats flew past me and I have to chase them down. Okay, there we go. That one had quite a bit of loot on it. That's kind of nice. Yeah, so the mole rats come out of these little holes right here, which is all good. But there's one enemy I'm kind of worried about. He's way down there. There we go. Now he's dealt with. Yeah, there's a lone Mirelurk down here. He actually killed one of the bandits that were down here attacking the town, and nobody noticed. I think he was just bandits. Wow, one of the raiders down here. Excuse me. I think he was down here just either trying to do some chems or trying to get at the stash over here. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, it's a challenge to get up here. It is possible to get up here. I'm being very difficult at. Okay, anyway. You could just grab this stuff right here. Oh, there we go. Got the cap stash. Oh, and the teddy bear. Forgot that was even there. So I did mention there was a fusion core. It's right down here. So yeah, right next to this, I don't even know what shirt this, I don't even know what this is. It's a thing, whatever it is. Back here is a book of tattoos.
Yes.
Permanently unlock a new unique facial tattoo. Anything else back here? Just a machete, a few fluid items, some chems. Okay, so you see how it says that these cans are kind of hold their shape. Then you got this one can down here that's bent up. Well, any can, regardless of color, that's bent up like this is an aluminum can. Everything else, every other cans are tin cans. All right. Let's have a quick sleep right here. Sleeping on these mattresses right here, they can get you sick. So you can end up getting illnesses from that. So be careful. Oh, wait a second. There we are. Wooden crate. What's in here? Nope, other direction. Okay. There we are.
Nice.
I think that's all the nonsense in this area. Oh, wait a second. Up here. That's right. I almost forgot. Over here, you'll find some rat roaches. There's one up on the wall over there. There's one that's, I think... Oh, there's more than one. There's more than three here. There's like, I think there's three here. Where you at? What the heck? Oh, there you are. All right, in here will be just some skeletons, okay? And over this area here will be a first aid, little toy alien, and a box. Cool. Oh. And duct tape and a flip ladder. And so what about up here? It's been a while since I've explored this area, so I don't remember everything in here. I do remember a good number of things, but not everything. All right. So this area is cleared. Ooh, sugar bombs. My man here really liked his cereal. Wooden spoon, sugar bombs, the whole 9 yards. Okay, we got some crisps. Anything else? Nope, there's that. And that's all the nonsense, I believe, down here. So yeah, like I mentioned before, you could jump up here. Oh, wait, you can't? Oh, there we go. I guess you just had to get the right angle. Okay. And here we are. I don't know exactly what this is. I mean, it says a municipal plutonium well, but I don't know how it works. Okay, so we got all the good stuff down here. We'll have to come back later, because once we put points once you start picking up perks, these empty containers are going to start getting filled. So we'll have to come back later to gather all the stuff. Oh my goodness, I am starting. Ooh. It's getting late for me. It is getting late for myself, and I've been at this for almost. I've been at this about 3.5 hours, maybe more. Ooh, more. So yeah, I think I'm reaching my, I guess my streaming energy limit there. My battery. That's what it is. My streaming battery. That's what it is. My streamer battery is being depleted. I usually only stream like on Fridays and Saturdays. I don't have any other time during the week to stream because life happens and things get in the way. 9 to 5, and other nonsense you have to worry about as well. Let's think about here for a second. Is there anything else around here that I need to actually pay attention to? What the heck? Oh, you busted. Okay. No, I'm not really thinking of anything else. I mean, I haven't been up to here. There are a couple items up here that I could pick up. Some ammunition, machete. Is it a machete or is it a combine knife? There's a melee weapon up here. I'm thinking combat knife. It's up here next to the Brahmin. Yeah, this raider did not survive. Didn't know what happened to him, but he didn't survive. So a combat knife, roach meat, and ammo box. Good there. Okay. I think that's pretty much it for Concord here. I'm not really thinking of anything else to get. Most of the other doors, most of the buildings are boarded up. You can't go inside at all, so they're just set dressing more or less. Alright, back to Sanctuary. At some point, we'll be taking a whole bunch of our nonsense from Sanctuary down to the Starlight Drive-In and setting things up there as well. The Starlight Drive-In will pretty much be the base of operations going forward. If it's north of Boston, it's going to be the Starlight Drive-In. We'll be doing our things. We'll be doing stuff. And if it's south of Boston, we'll be Jamaica Plains. And those are just be like the in-between places. I will eventually try to set up as many settlements as possible, but I won't start doing that until after I've achieved 2 points into local leader. So that way I can set up provisioners, supply lines, and also craft all of the stalls and things that I need to actually, turn things into a settlement. Okay, what else? Nope, no good there. Cram, day tripper, dog food. When it's stout, quite a lot of jet. Mole rat meat. Quite a few. I mean, I'm getting so many stim packs. I mean, at this point, I'm going to have more stim packs than I actually know what to do with. 12. There we are, right there. Okay. I think that's all the good right there. Brahmin meat, I'll stick that in there. Marlurk will go in there as well. Everything else should be cooked. Yeah. You know what? I will set up little magazine racks to put all these in eventually. I'll eventually get to that point. I'm getting a pretty decent collection of ammo. I can use this for trading for supplies I need at Trudy or Carla. So, and or other places as well. Oh, I also forgot. There's a third location I'm going to set up too called Hangman's Alley. Hangman's Alley is actually in between Starlight Drive-In and in Jamaica Plains. I could just stay there for free, and I don't have to pay for anything, and it's right next to Diamond City, so it's a good spot. All right, let's see here. I guess I should put a point into Fortune Finder. Bloody Mess would actually, I do some pretty good, be pretty decent if I did one with Bloody Mess as well. You know what? Let's start. Oh, you know, most of the time, this is a pretty useless ability, really useless perk. But at level 2, at 2 points in, but you'll actually get to learn what the level of the enemy is you're looking at, and you also see what their efficiency. But also, you get plus 5% hit chance and damage, 5% increase hit chance, and 5% damage. So it's kind of decent there. So we'll pick this up eventually, but there's still a bunch of other ones I need to. All right, so I picked up the bobblehead, and that gave me 4 points into this, so I can actually pick up locksmith. All right, let's do that. See, and on survival mode, because you do more damage and enemies do more damage, you're pretty much doing a lot more damage to each other. And yeah, you could pick perks that would do more, that would increase your damage, so you can do even more damage to enemies that you're already doing more damage to. But in survival, I think starting off with utility perks first really helps out more than just increased damage, because you know, if you rush on survival, the game will punish you and kill you over and over and over again for your hubris. All right, what time o'clock is it now? Oh, it doesn't really tell me. It is PM. It is in the PM. Okay, honestly, it feels like it's a bit, yeah, I've been at this for a little while, and my voice needs a break, and I need some rest. So I'm going to call the stream here. Wait, first let me have a sleep so I don't lose any of my progress. All right, so yep, as I mentioned before, I generally just stream on the weekends, Fridays and Saturdays. There are some times where I don't feel like doing that. It could just because I just want to relax and not really do much of anything. Maybe just kind of mindlessly watch a video or something. But yeah, I would expect to watch me on Fridays and Saturdays when it comes to streaming. I am slowly trying to get back into video creation, so I would have, eventually I'm going to start uploading some YouTube videos. Eventually, once I figure that out. Once I remember how to do that, I'm gonna have to retrain on some updated editing software. So I'm gonna be looking into that, and then once I figure that out, then I'll start putting out some videos. I don't really have a schedule or anything like that when it comes to video uploads, so I'll try to upload them. I'll try to do the video creation on the weekends and then upload it during the week. That's pretty much about it, though. My 9 to 5 really gets in the way of my work, so I'm sorry, my 9 to 5 gets in the way of me doing my video thing during the week, so I don't stream during the week. And if I do stream during the week, it's most likely a holiday where there is no work, and that'll probably be the only time that will happen. I do take a couple of weeks off a year as part of my paid time off. So during that period of time, I'll probably be streaming and or working on videos. So, but that only happens like a couple of weeks a year or something like that, and it's a pretty long time. Well, yeah, I guess that's enough yapping for me right there. So, I guess what I say is I want to say to everybody, thank you for coming by and watching. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you for watching. I love your faces, and I will see you